Okay, well, that was quick. Yeah, you think? You think? Putting me to the pups for my opinions. I don't know. She just said she was showing my comments. First she showed my I think you have to live in Chicago. But regardless, you know, they could always give her moral support while they're doing Can you hear me? Annoying because I said some funny fucking shit. Let me tell you. Some funny. Oh my god. Because I said some funny fucking shit. But yeah, she's reporting me for having. She said she reported me. She sent me so many messages. I usually don't stop it. Thank you. I might have food in it. Hello? 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 I figured it out. It's because it was connected to my AirPods. Shit. My AirPods are not with me right now. I'm driving. But yeah, she reported me to the Barry PD for my opinion in live chats, which is nice. A woman that says, she hates snitches get stitches, you know? Hello? Do you hear me now? Oh my god. Hello? Hold on. I'll be right back. Is it better now? Is it better now? No? Okay, good. It always happens to me with the AirPods. Jeez, not the AirPods, fake AirPods. But you see, I don't think you're hearing me because look, my mic thing isn't going up. Hold on. Fucking Fox. What are you doing to my mic? What about now? We're good? We're good. Yeah, the Berry PD is on my ass, so reporting me for my opinion because snitches get stitches, according to Pam. She hates that I have an opinion. It's so wild to me, you know. Like opinions are. Okay, let's go through this. Wes and Pam need of education. An opinion is not something. Well, I guess it can be. Well, okay. Usually, an opinion is not something that you can prove wrong or right, right? I mean, eventually, maybe, but not in that moment. It hasn't been proven wrong or right, okay? So, can someone be a bad mom? You know, by definition, depends on what your definition is, right? You know, an opinion is not something that can you can actually have me arrested for, Pam, because it's actually my opinion. And I can prove. Oh, and the cops asked me if you say she took me to court. Why did you say this lady was a bad mom? Were you just trying to slander her name? No, I think she's a bad mom because of blah 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 blah. She's a drug addict that hasn't seen her kids, and they don't even let her stay over because she's a bad mom. Anyways, I'm fucking scatterbrained. But you know what I'm trying to say. So it's been a long day, and my day's not even ending. That's why I went live because I gotta go back to doing what I'm doing, which is packing up and running away to Mexico because I don't want to be found. I don't want to be put to jail. So she contacted Berry PD, which we know are a bunch of jokes. So now she's like, she's gonna come to Chicago PD. The Chicago PD are gonna do something about me, okay? They're gonna give her moral support. They're gonna be like, yes, we fuck the rapists and murderers. You know? Fuck that. This lady said that you abused Fox. You slandered her. Oh yeah? Do I have proof that you've abused Fox? Yeah. I would say I could prove to the cops that you emotionally, and not the cops will fucking care about this shit. Like, oh, what do you base your opinions on? Well, yeah, this man has said multiple times you slapped him. Okay. We have seen you shove him multiple times. Okay. See my live stream on my channel, 5-minute live stream. Okay. We have seen the things you say to him. Okay. There's verbal abuse too, Pam. Goddamn, I'm scatterbrained. Pam was pissed because the cops was caught on abusing Fox. She's gonna call the cops on Lydia. All right. It's funny too because one of the cops literally, I don't know if he even brought it up, but did he mention prescriptions? I swear I heard. Maybe I'm losing it because the cops said something about prescription. You are calling the cops on the cops that think that you are abusing Fox physically and you slapped him, and that said that you're giving your prescriptions to him. That's who you're gonna report me to. She said that she was scrolling through her live stream, showing my comments to the female cop. And then she also said in her live stream today, which really pissed me off because I was driving out. She was like, and I literally had to pull out my Nikki account to make a comment, but she was like, oh, the cops were on my side the entire time. They know how Fox is. They knew, right? No, they were not on your side the entire time. Are you fucking retarded? They were on Fox's side until Fox started acting like Fox. You know what I mean? So funny. They were on your side the whole time while you told them that it's gonna take you 2 hours to pack up and that you need to drink your coffee first. Yeah. Cops love when you waste their time and how you treat them like shit by saying their time is worthless and not hurrying up. Yeah, cops love that. Literally on her live stream, she's saying it's all my fault. It's all my fault that I showed him a comment you made on his live stream. You are making this comment on your boyfriend's live stream. That's why she keeps him so pilled up, so she can play the victim and hopefully he doesn't see the fucking comments she's leaving on his fucking live stream. You're an idiot. You can go into, you go into your studio. Does she delete her comments, do you think, after a while, or what? I guess it's on her channel, right? So she knew that she could just delete the live stream and all her comments. That pisses me off about her. That's why she doesn't want Fox to have teeth. Look what Joe, fuck Joe, obviously. But, look what he accomplished in 5 minutes. got him a fucking application for dental insurance or some shit. She couldn't do that. Why? Because if Fox said Tifa would be the same thing as if when he first got a job. She literally was upset that he got a job. Remember that? Remember how crazy she was acting whenever he would go live after work because, you know, he wasn't giving her attention 24/7? Imagine if he got teeth. I know, right, Andy? No, I really don't care. Like, listen, I care about, you know, Fox is my boy, so regardless if he's with her or not, I'm never gonna have a different opinion. That's how I am. Like, you know, there's the fakers that are like, oh, cool with her when they're together, not cool with her when they're not. It's like stupid. Yeah, I know, right? In 10 minutes, like, geez. And then, I don't know. Listen, it's not because I am kind of a control. I'm not really that much of a control freak. I don't know. Am I Demisk? What do you think? I will make appointments for Demisk. It's not really that hard. Oh, geez. I'm like, oh, hey, you might need an eye exam. Hey, let me do that. You know, I have his motherfucking passwords. Like shit. I got it. Yes, Red Sea Live. It's great. I don't understand, but yeah. And then you know what? I did notice he did his taxes, and I'm like, oh, did you get money back? She helped him with that, didn't she? You know, it's funny because she's like a gold digger, obviously, but like she's not worth anyone giving her gold. So she, you know, the best she could do is like this weirdo, like her husband, like some fucking probably like trailer trash, you know, loser, and like you know some meth head apparently that worked through her breast cancer while you didn't do anything. But that's according to Joe allegedly. So allegedly, of course. Don't sue me. You can go like Joe over. No, but I'm on the run. I'm not going to a vacation, obviously. You know, I'm going on the run. But as soon as I said, now this is allegedly. As soon as I said I was on the run to Mexico, Pam messaged me and she's like, "Listen, I know we have our, you know, I know, I'm mad at you right now because you showed Fox what I said about him while he slept. Um, but if you're going to Mexico, can you get me some of those oxycodones I can get over the counter?" And I was like, "No, fucking pillhead." Shannon's taxes. Oh, well, he did say he got $10,000 from doing back taxes that one year. Is that what it's called, back taxes? Like when you do your taxes from years before? So he probably gets something now, or do you have to like actually be employed to get any tax money back? Oh yeah, definitely, she's back, of course. And hey, I have a question about Cole Slade, who I obviously my opinion has not been great of hers for a while now. No offense, but I mean Joe Walsh, really. Okay, but like, so you know how she's like, oh, you know, Joe's like, oh, I can never contact her between the hours of like 8 to 5 because she works Monday through Friday and then she's on the train for 2 hours. What day is it today? What time? Did she just take off work for Pam or something? Or was she just uh, cheating on Joe the entire time? Or I guess probably cheating on a boyfriend in real life the entire time? I don't know. Oh, really, Mo? Okay, that makes sense, actually. That's funny. Yeah. And listen, I'm not a fan of Trump, not because of like right, left, whatever, because he's a retard. Okay, in my opinion, just say. But why do you think she's not a fan of Trump? Because you know, less money, honey, for you know the jobless. Oh, of course. But like honestly, and the only reason I sent that like screenshot to Fox, I was not trying to stir anything. It's because I was frustrated. Because there was that one night, and I remember being like on the couch, like barely looking at the chat. I just looked at the chat, I'm like, look at all this crying she's like about Fox in the chat. Where is Fox? Like he's not even on panel. And it was like that night where I guess I don't know what happened. He either went out or he was passed out. But she was complaining about him going out to the bar and like doing this and that and spending all his money. And you know, I just want to help him, but he won't help himself and all this crazy shit. She was having in the chat, and literally that was 2 days before they got into a fight, and like he said that he just gave her $300 for camping. So like I was like, well, I wish I had screenshots of that one time to show like all the fucking shit she talks about you, dude. And like the reason why it pisses me off, like just admit it, okay? Because it's weird that you lie about it. And then two, why do you want to be a victim of your boyfriend so badly? So badly. She wants people to be like, man, I'm so sorry, you know, that you're with Fox. I know how hard that must be. And like, you're such a strong woman and you're such a victim. You're such a victim of your boyfriend, you know? You can't leave him like any woman should if they have a bad boyfriend, right? You can't do that. No, you just, you know, you just take so much. You're such an empath. You just feel too much. Yeah, she lied about, you know what Fox said? And I don't know, because Fox can be like, you know, yeah, you know, and I understand, you know, when you have a job or whatever, like yesterday could be, you know, 2 days ago, whatever. But like she said that she was on her live stream, she's like, I made a cup of coffee and I woke up at 8 a.m. and, you know, no, we partied last night, so I woke up a little later, but I was making a cup of coffee and Fox is like, what the fuck? Like, I brought you Tim Hortons. Like, who lies about that shit? He's like, I make you coffee. I bring you Tim Hortons. And then like the next time she said that statement, she's like, I got myself a cup of coffee or something like that. She said it completely differently. She didn't say made. Yeah, of course. She's honestly, I think she's an evil person. Like probably one of the top worst. Now there's some people that are pissing me off in the lolcow universe right now. You know, Tina D, my home girl, known her for 12 years. She's annoying. She's on that level too. One of the worst people, truly. And you see how that's an opinion? You can't have me arrested, Pam, for saying I think you're one of the worst people I've ever encountered. Like, listen, I can have freak out moments. I swear to God, obviously, ask the misc. Especially around my period, especially after I like go see my parents. Not because I don't love them, but because they're stressful. But you know what I really do afterwards? I will literally cry about how I treated him. You know, I'm not trying to be like play victim. I just don't understand. I can literally never think you do nothing wrong. She even said on her live stream, LMP like was calling her out on something retarded because LMP, whatever. She has all her shit, whatever, all fucked up. She's like, oh, I did something wrong, LMP. I didn't do anything wrong. Like you did nothing wrong in the situation. Nothing wrong. Not one goddamn thing. Like, how are you such an empath that never feels bad for hurting people? That is literally the most narcissistic thing I've ever heard of in my life. I feel too much, except for when I cause the pain. Then I don't even feel their feelings. I feel, you know, when I see someone in pain, I just take on their pain. Unless I cause the pain. Then what? What? I don't know. Yeah, true. It's crazy. Exactly. Yep. And did you guys hear? Because she's an empath. She said, because like Fox said, you're a guest in my house. Please leave. Like he said that multiple times. And at one point she was like, I've been coming here for 4 years. I think I'm more than a guest in your house. Like, what the fuck does that mean, you empath? You own part of this house? You're more of a guest? What, you have part ownership of that house? Blasting music all night because you're an empath to the people that are sleeping downstairs? To get at your boyfriend? Like, you ring up a bar 200 times in a row? Blocked their lines or whatever the fuck? Bothered the workers? What did the workers do to you? Because you're an empath? Because you're trying to fuck with. Oh, I just want to get back at Fox. I just wanted to piss off Fox. So you were fucking with the workers? You gotta mess with other people to do that? Well, see, she needed to be mowed out because she, as she's called out Fox multiple times, he hasn't mowed the lawn. So when she said she had to go when she had her son go through the crime scene window to let her in, and now he's completely traumatized, I realize why they hate her. She's got to protect her. Yeah, she is a narcissist. Exactly. Because I'm just like, what was the most narcissistic thing someone can say? One of the most narcissistic things someone can say? I'm an empath. I just feel so much. I just care so much, you know? Why did he have to let her in? That's so weird. See? Like when she apparently, allegedly, okay, again, this can be a factor of, false. So I'm not gonna, but I believe it based on your behavior. She apparently moved into there right after she was traumatized. It's just like she has this convenient excuse. Yes, what happened to her was terrible, of course. I'm not saying losing a family member, even if they disliked you, is hard, right? Obviously, but you don't think she had these issues beforehand? Okay, you're fucked in the head. You have a personality disorder. Cluster B all day, every day. BPD, histrionic, narcissistic, probably all the above. Probably Sam Hill would fucking would have his DSM-3, 4, whatever the fuck, all marked up with your crazy ass. She is terrible. And then allegedly again, apparently like she like when she was living alone or whatever, like she had a trailer on her sister's property. So imagine like you have this fucking fuck up fucking big sister, older sister loser having to like rub off of you, suing her fucking husband. Imagine what he's going through. I've never heard her talk about her sister's husband and what he's going through, what he went through, losing his wife. Yeah, and then she's like, I have a psychiatrist I can call anytime, honey. A psychiatrist, a psychiatrist. You know how many, how overbooked they are. Not overbooked, but they have 5 minutes. They're not for therapy. They're for pill management. Obviously, pills. What you're seeking. You need therapy. Therapy. Psychologist. Say it with me. Psychologist. Like Bill J claims he is. PsyD, or is it clinical? Right? Clinical. Is that what it is? That's what she. Yeah. She is absolute trash. Like honestly, truly. Like who's supporting her in her chat, right? Obviously, like that's what kind of pisses me off. But people are like that, right? Like they'll go wherever there's a party. So eventually, like people will come in. But who was supporting her? Pat Piper, another liar, weirdo, and like borderline retarded. Okay, Baby J lied about cancer. Where her morals at? Just like obviously retarded. Like look at the shit she types. She's fucking stupid. That's how. And then who else was in there? Like Rachella, left her minor kid to be with a man off YouTube. Okay, we know Pam Jr. Like, give me a break. Right. And watching actually the person that saw it. Actually someone that was there. Actually someone that escaped, you know, alive. Someone that could have died. You obviously were safe as hell. No one wanted you around, but still. Yeah, she said she was packing up the other day. God, she was absolute trash. And I feel it for Fox only because, like, obviously has its issues, but I don't know. I wouldn't say they deserve each other, like people were saying. I don't think they deserve each other. I think Fox has a good heart. I think that she's keeping him down. Okay, obviously, like, if your girl, she didn't want him to work, you know? Obviously. When you're a dirty slob, it's hard to not be a dirty slob. Like, if your girlfriend was clean as hell, I'm sure you would fucking clean up more. But like, I feel for him because he obviously is so manipulated by her. He's apologizing to her for what? For hurting you physically? Barging into your room when you asked her to stop multiple times? By keeping your sibling up all night? Blessing music? Well, yeah, and where is she gonna stay if she moves to the south? Goes back to the south? That just blows my mind. My mom was a weirdo who was doing van life like 20-year-olds are doing, before they get their life together. And she was in my hometown. I would be so excited. Oh my God, my mom's back for vacation. I'm not from vacation, from traveling. Oh my God, like you're staying in my house. Like you're coming to the town I live in and you're doing van life the rest of the year. Yeah, you're not staying in my dad's driveway. Yeah, that was so calculated yesterday. Literally, the cops were mad at her. Not even mad at her. Like the cop was saying, what did the cop say? He pointed at the camera and said, did she slap you? Like they reported that, like he's like, yeah, she slapped me twice. And then he said it twice. He's like, yeah, but I might have deserved it. And he's like, and then the cop said something like the viewers, like, obviously they're concerned too. They like reported it too. And she can say, oh, the Barrie PD knows about Fox. Yeah, they know about Fox. They know about when they call, when someone calls, nosy, calls and says, oh, there's a man that passed out in front of a camera. He might be dead. They don't often get calls about, hey, this man's girlfriend slapped him twice or whatever the hell, shoved him, barging into his space. No, I mean, that's like, obviously cops aren't retarded. The cop believed it because it was true, obviously. But then later, she took her time. She was literally drinking coffee, pretending to take 2 hours to pack her shit. And the Fox just kept getting mad and mad and more anxious and more anxious. And she was like, narcissistic, playing the good part, playing a good citizen. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Bill J's a retard. Like, for someone who wants to pretend to have a psychology degree, he can't read people for shit. Well, Slee says she's a farmer and a good person. She must be a farmer and a good person. Or he's just a simp, too, so whatever. I mean, I talk the most shit about Bill J, and he still sends me creepy messages all the time. Not much. Like, I know he also was, like, annoyed when she said that, the cops were like the cops were on her side the entire time. He's like, no, obviously the cops became not on your side when Fox was trying to say to get the fuck out of your house and like was getting in their faces and literally like acting like a fool, like a fucking like should have been arrested at that point. But I don't think he cares as much. I just have strong opinions because of my zodiac sign. I'm very very strong opinions on things. I just don't understand. Like they should have. He was on my channel. That was there. Like, there was a rewind. You can see. Um, I think like when he's like saying like don't put your hands on me. I forgot exactly what happened when he was in the other room. You could hear what was going on a little bit. Spooky said that like she spit on him at one point, which is assault technically. I don't know if that's true. I didn't hear it. I had bad ears, I think. And what else? And obviously the shove, like she's done that multiple times, shoved him on camera. But let me tell you, I swear on my life and everything I love, when we were in Discord, private VCs, when there's like a few of us in there, I have seen her do way, way worse. She's a retard, but she's obviously, narcissist, calculated. She's not gonna put her hands on him when he's streaming the way she does in private, the way she did in Discord. I mean, even that was probably not as bad as it really is, huh? But it was still a lot worse than it is on live stream. Yeah, but I can't make comments. Yes, cynical. The police are coming for me. I'm going off to Mexico. I'm going off to Mexico, running off starting a new life in Mexico. But Pam said that if I bring her back some pills, you know, like some oxys, whatever you can get over the counter, I think some tramadol, she might consider not reporting me. So yeah, the cops are subscribed to me. Also, Pam went through all the messages with the Barry PD, all my comments. Well, I mean, shit, she probably has the tolerance of a fucking bull. Fentanyl couldn't even touch her. See how pulled up she is all the time? Jeez. She was literally, and then she's gonna say like, "Oh, you're slandering me. You're on live stream saying, yeah, I don't know if I took my medication today. You know what? I might need to add a few extra. Yeah, yeah, I may need to take a little something, something. Like what? You want to look like a pillhead? She does not want better for Fox because Fox, if he makes any changes, if he has a job, when he had a job, he was better than her, right? Obviously, when if he were to get clean or whatever, she would be better than her pillhead alcoholic ass. You know, like she wants someone to be the victim of and to enable and obviously codependent and keep down with her. Really? Well, damn, it's hot as hell here. It's almost 100 degrees here. God, she just lies about the stupidest shit. Like she was lying about Jake messages. Okay, and like still no one has told me. Like, am I fucking retarded or was she not on live stream showing her phone, fighting with Resi Max, saying, "Look what Jake said about you to me. Jake said this. Jake said that." Like, okay, and then you're denying. Not that it matters that you're messaging fucking Jake, but still. I mean, you're old enough to be his mom, grandma, wherever she's from for sure. She's old enough to be your grandmother. Probably have babies at like fucking 13, but then she like just lies about shit. Then like you cannot lie so much and then get mad when people believe your lies, and then get mad at which lies they believe and don't believe. Oh, you believe the lie, but not the truth. When I'm telling the truth now. Thank you, Linda. What a fucking liar. Jeez. Well, I didn't say who those messages were from. Yes, you did. Yes, you didn't say someone told me. You said Jake is telling me all about you. Oh, that makes sense. That could be it. Regardless. Oh shit, my phone. Hold on. I dropped you under my chair. Well, let me get my AirPods on out there. Pam, you'll never find me. I'm in a rental car. I am actually. I wanted to pick up some extra shifts from Mexico and shut up. Who said that? I'll be right back. Did you hear my car? What was my car saying? She's not lying. She forgets her lies. That's the funniest part. The way she lies, man. It's funny, and I know Fox has accepted that part of her lying, nonstop lying. He just doesn't care, really. Retarded lies. She got me. He got me. I made coffee. Did you see? And then she's like dry begging for food. Oh, look at this cold cut sandwich. It's two for this and that. Funny how she needs money for DoorDash, but every other fucking day of the week or month, really. Let's see, the beginning of the month, she's DoorDashing Fox all the time, just fine. No, you're gonna say once and for all. Okay. She doesn't even know what state I'm in, much less what city I'm in. Exactly. I'll let the cops know. Sir, she's a drug addict, and an international illegal drug smuggler who's been recorded saying she has smuggled drugs from Michigan. Yes, legal in Michigan. Michigan, you can't even take weed from Michigan into well, I don't know what states are. All of them are legal not right now. Indiana, right? Indiana's probably not legal. You can't even do that. You think you can take them into Canada, lady? Yes, Lynn. Threats of bodily violence are legal, but me thinking you're a terrible person is not legal. I don't think they missed me. I was live. I don't even know when I'm supposed to leave. Hold on. Let me think about this. I probably got like half an hour more. Oh, I know, Disco Mama. I wish, man. She's way too. I'm just a disabled woman who will beat the fuck out of you. I can't get up and wash the dishes. I'm a disabled woman, but I'll beat your fucking ass, Redzy Mac. Oh yeah, okay, sure, bitch. Yeah, it's so fucked up, dude. Like, honestly, I'm not even lying. As much as I love watching the entertainment and the drama, it really does make me sick. It really does. Like, and Fox, listen, Fox, hopefully, I feel like he's being manipulated too. Like, where are all these schemes coming from? Like, sell the house and do this with the money. Like, what? Um, but like this random woman who has nothing to do with this family. His mom probably didn't even like you because you have said while she was dying, she is needy. Yeah, a dying woman is probably, and dying 80 or 70 something year old woman is probably a little needy, Pam. God forbid you have some empathy. I'm sure you were a great medical assistant with all your empathy. Um, this woman who had nothing to do with this family and their, house that's been passed on from like three generations now, trying to get in on it. I mean, it really doesn't make, and that happens in the real world all the time. There's shitty people all the time, right? Like, I know people that work at like old folks' homes or whatever to try to get close to old people, to try to like get on the will, if they have no family or even if they do. Like, that's like, it just disgusts me and I don't even want to see it. Well, don't tell that to fucking Joe because $400 not only can pay for two growing kids, not only can the mom live high on the hog and live it up on it. It could pay for their colleges. Like, imagine 600. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. What the fuck does she do all day? You know what she does all day? She watches Joe, because it was so funny. One time, Fox, I don't think she knew this, but his mic was still on, and he went to go sleep in the other room, and she was on a phone call with him, and she was just telling him, Joe said this, Joe said that, Joe said this, like reporting back his live streams, like word for word, like what the fuck. So Joe, if you ever have just one person watching, we can all know who that person is, okay? Watches obviously ODB, so after, you know, report on who, along with Baby J, who to block. Obviously listens to me. So she has a full day, and a lot of TV shows too. His ex is living it up, dude. You know, that bitch, that fucking bitch, that child support, living high on the hog on that $400 a month. Ruining Joe's life. He can't even do anything. He can't even have fun. He's gonna be like 60 years old once the child support ends, and he could have fun. It's not even gonna be worth living anymore. I think I quoted the short word for word right there. I am an international fugitive, yes. I still don't understand how she only gets 600. I worked my entire life when. All she talks about is bar stories. Like, I'm assuming that, listen, again, assumption. I'm assuming this Brian guy, or whoever the fuck, her ex-husband, was a great dad, because how the fuck are you in bars all the time and drinking all the time and doing all this shit when you have kids to raise? I don't get that. So, you know, she had kids young so she could live it up, but I don't know when she has stopped living it up. Anyway, she talks about all her bar stories all the time, and what the fuck was I even talking about? So I don't know when she was working, and then she said she was worked her entire life, like when part-time. Then she said part-time construction, okay, but $600 doesn't even make sense. I think that's even a lie, but I could be wrong. Because there's two types of disabilities in America. Like, I'm young, okay, I don't know this stuff, so sorry. There's one where like you have work credits, and I know this because my uncles, like, they're from Poland, right? And they like, I don't know how it works, but like they went to Social Security off. I went off to the office one time with them, and they like showed them like, this is how much you're gonna make if you know, like you're getting what is it called? If you start collecting it, you know, at this age or this age or this age. And I'm like, how the fuck do my uncles, or like my one uncle who's barely been in America for much longer, like would make more than you every month? I don't get that. So obviously you didn't pay into the system much. And then there's another one where it's like you're poor, you have no money, you have no work history, and it's like a flat like $900 a month. So I don't understand why. Like, I don't get it. Someone needs to explain that to me. Because if your work credits were less than 600, then why not go for the other disability or whatever the fuck that will give you the 900? I don't get it. So I believe it's like more like 900. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, Joe is like, it just blows my mind. He does not know how retarded he looks when he says that. Like, you cannot have a wife. Like, people cannot have wives. Are you kidding me? Like, that's an unbelievable thing. People cannot have jobs. We're not even talking about good jobs. Like, he doesn't think anyone can have a job. Anyone. He thinks like everyone has this like YouTube setup like him, and they just like every morning they wake up, go to their computer, and just sit in front of a screen, right? Eyes glued to the screen, ears open. And clearly he's autistic and not ADHD like me, because I could not do that. Like, I would freak out. Like, you have like, people can multitask, Joe. I know it's crazy to believe that, but unless you see them on camera all day, every day, they can be at work. Oh my God, Smokey, stop being so dramatic because ODB rejected you, okay? He just felt weird about it. Listen, it's kind of like when women, you know, like, and men are friends. Like, the woman can have a boyfriend, and like the man, once the man starts like having feelings for them, even though they're not interested in them, they have a boyfriend, you know, so they need to back away. It's kind of the same thing with you, Smokey. I feel like you developed feelings for ODB, and even though he had no feelings for you, and like you just want to be platonic friends, he had a wife. He has a wife. And then he's like, you know what? I just need to stop letting Smokey develop these feelings for me and prolonging his pain. That's what pissed me off about my best friend, okay? She's this fucking whore. Okay. I love her though. She's married and has kids now, but my gosh, she was a whore. But she had like a friend and he was like obsessed with her, okay? He kept like every few months it'd be like, oh, make this grand like, oh, do you like me now? Are you into me now? And it's like, why are you still friends with him? You are prolonging his pain and suffering. Like, stop being friends with him. He does not want to be friends with you. But I know you're I mean, I love my best friend, I do, but like, I know you're an attention whore. And you need friends all the time around you. But Jesus Christ, do it for him, not for you. Be an empath, like my friend Pam. Anyways, I feel like that's what happened. You know, you developed feelings for him and he backed away because he didn't want to hurt your feelings anymore. And now you're just butthurt. Let me tell you. No one. Absolutely not. How can you be on here and have a boyfriend? Well, you're at work. Like when people say that to me, why aren't you with the Misk? I'm like, well, is it between these hours when I'm at work? Why would I be with the Misk? Why would I ever be with the Misk when I'm not supposed to be at work? That makes no sense. They're telling me not to be on YouTube because I should be with my boyfriend, but really I'm at work. So that makes no sense, but whatever. I'm flipping burgers here, you know, just trying to make a living. Hi, BTP. Demis, I wanted to know your opinion earlier on what you think about Pam or something. I don't know. Hi, Mandingo Dean. Hi, what did I see you the other day? You said something funny, but I don't remember what it. Oh yeah, you said ODB were songs or something. That was funny. Demis is perfect in every way, you know? Pam, send him a screenshot of me talking shit about him while he sleeps. How about that, bitch? All is fair. Yeah. Oh yeah, but we're just trolls and not OGs. But hey, Pam, I'm pretty sure this person, Apollo, all I know from all his comments is that he's known you, Slaya, Fox, Demisk, Joe for a very, very long time. So why doesn't he agree with you? Iron Sheik, I think he tends to take Fox's side on a lot of the things, you know? He's seen the abuse, the physical abuse, I'm sure, on Discord that I'm talking about. But I don't know, he has more of a life, so he wasn't in there as much. BTP is just the funniest troll ever. That's why, like, the way he trolls, that's why he will never get. Can we get back to the Pam talk? What was the Pam talk? I forgot. I think I said everything I want to say. I'm just on the run, dude. Okay, what do you think? Demis, do I talk about. He's going to say yes, though, so that's a problem. Demis, do I talk about Pam a lot? Unless I'm, like, listening to her? You know what I tell him more of it? Actually, if I didn't tell him anything random, I'll be like, you know what the fuck Tina D just said? I'll mention her more than fucking Pam. He doesn't even know that. He doesn't even know that I'm on the run from the cops from her. He doesn't even know that she sent me all these messages. What are you talking about? Man, let me tell you, Canada's not on my list for sure. If it is, it would be like an Alaskan cruise or something because I want to go to Alaska. And they stop in Canada. Yeah, see, I told you. And like this host is now with this host. And oh my god, this lady without teeth looks amazing with teeth now. Or different, I guess. Yeah, I want to go to where Dickard with Dave was. What was that mountain he was by? Like, we need to go there too, though. Like Montana, like where's like Glacier National Park? That's where we need to go. But like Canada, wherever Dickard with Dave was that other day, Jesus, that was probably the most breathtaking view I've ever seen on a live stream, especially. Because you know when you're like seeing something beautiful and then you pull out your camera and you're like, what the fuck? Like it doesn't even translate. Oh yeah, I love the West Coast. I mean, I love like one of my favorite, probably my favorite city in America. Let me think. Is probably Seattle. Because unlike some people who can't, leave their house and drive 3 hours, one thing I did, because I really didn't travel at all by plane. Like as a kid, I would go to Poland, but I never traveled within America before I graduated college, like 22. So one of the first things I did, like my senior year, by myself, I Googled like plane tickets. Chicago to Seattle, $80, got it. Airbnb, oh, $40 a night. Back when Airbnb was like reasonable. Okay. That was my trip to Seattle alone, and it was the most beautiful trip ever. Oh, bam. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like Barrie is I feel like Lake Michigan's probably prettier than the lakes in Barrie. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I mean, it's like an ocean, but a lake is a lake, dude. The Great Lakes are like an ocean, though, for sure. Where we went that one weekend, Memorial Day weekend, there were some pretty areas on the lake because it was like the bay. What is it called? Yeah, the bay. You love Miami? I've never been to Miami. I've been to parts of Florida. I've been to the fucking redneck parts of Florida, like what Panama City Beach. You can hear I need water. Who is Ryan Lever? Yeah, so I'm assuming that that part of Canada is also really pretty. This is gonna sound retarded, but where's Banff? Like as far as in Canada, like middle, central, eastern, western. I thought that like Dickard. Oh, he is more western, no? Or is it like halfway? Like not all the way, really? I feel like that would be what, like around Montana, like above Montana, Alberta. Okay, yeah. So is that what I'm thinking? Like above, like where Montana is? Middle, westish. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So it'd probably be like around Montana, right? Like Montana, Minnesota above there. Yeah, okay, I was right. Listen, BTP, listen. I won't get involved because Pam thinks, I'm the issue, obviously. Whoever the issue is going to be the issue, right? Lynn LMP, whoever she decides is the issue. But like, it's very clear that she doesn't care if he gets arrested. Like, what a fucking empath. You're getting your boyfriend arrested so he can stay in his house. Not even his house, let's be honest, his sister's house. I don't know who these people are, Walker. Are you old? Yeah, I am going to Europe soon, but it's more of a business trip. No, I'm kidding. It's not a business trip. Uh, it's a family trip thing. Like, I haven't gone to Poland with my mom since I was a kid, but she always says, like, I need to see people before they die, which is sad, but, like, really, they do be dying, dude. They do be dying. I think it's that, you know what? Whoever wants to get caught ICE on my parents, even though they're illegal immigrants, fucking Anon. Anon wants to get my parents arrested by ICE, fucking asshole. Yeah, Pam, how are you gonna find me? I'm undocumented, retard. But anyways, my parents love America so much. Like, they literally would have never considered moving back to Poland. I mean, I think Poland's amazing, obviously, but they just really love America. Because a lot of people will do that. Like, when they get older, they had kids, they're raised, or, have their own families. They'll just move back, right? Obviously, to a homeland. But no, my parents are like, fuck that. We're staying here. Well, obviously, if she were putting me to the cops, how retarded would she be? Like, you literally are on video camera. Like, I don't record things, but first of all, there's shit on my channel at this point, right, from yesterday. But there are people who record you all the fucking time that have the fucking thing rolling all the time. These people have software. Let me tell you, there's apparently softwares. You know how there's live streams, like Billy has a live stream, and you can't scroll back? There's ways that these people can download the stream, even though they haven't been there since the beginning. It just takes like some time, I guess, like a few minutes. You don't think people have all her fucking, and they, obviously, even on Discord, I'm sure some of them have it recorded where she put her hands on him. You're gonna tell me you're gonna report me for my opinion, and you're putting your hands on Fox on camera, and you're multiple times admitting to giving him drugs? That's smart. Yes, Gina, it's awesome. Yeah. You know what else though is, like, I've noticed there's like some things about just immigrants that are all like universally true when it comes to immigrants in America. Because I was watching these shorts about like Chinese immigrants, about how they like hoard stuff, you know? Well, I guess this could be true for like anyone, but really not. I don't think even like people in poverty in America do it as much as these immigrants do it. My gosh, my parents, let me tell you, that is like let me tell you what my parents' mental illness is growing up in Poland during fucking Soviet fucking communist times. Because it's like, at this point, lady, you have enough fucking food, cans, toilet paper, all the shit you hoarded to I mean, not that my house is a hoard. I mean, it's really the garage and the attic. But you have enough money and other resources to last you a fucking 2 lifetimes, and you're still trying to get more because you're so traumatized. Now that is trauma, Pam. You're so traumatized by your childhood and not having food. Clip grab app. Search text. Yeah. There's websites. I've done that before. There's websites where you can search. Well, I don't know if you're talking about like in live streams. Because yeah, I know that like even YouTube has a transcript now because I'd be watching these lolcows, right? I'm telling you guys, go over to lolcow. You know what, Fox? You should go to lolcow live. But anyways, they even have transcripts now. But it takes like a few I think hours or days for the transcript to show after a live stream. Oh, they ruled it out? Really? But like I swear I've seen it on some videos before, the transcript. Isn't that what closed captioning is? She's gonna get her disability lawyer on me. You know how there's like lawyers that for free basically because they get a payout from your settlement, from your back pay. Oh, that's the lawyer she contacted about me. They're like, lady, I don't. First of all, I don't practice that kind of law. Second of all, you would have to pay for this. My parents are not way in the mix. I just love them. Don't be texting me on 3:30 a.m. on Saturdays. Oh yeah. Don't, lady, why are you? I gave you my personal number because of like during your case I needed to contact you once, but my God, stop texting me. I actually do have a lawyer's number. I should text him, but his is like fucking. I don't really know. Yeah, Miss Glitchy. Well, let me see. I screenshotted it. Although, like, I wasn't even reading her messages. They were just coming in on my notification screen. But let me, I did screenshot it. Hold on. I do got to go in a few minutes. I think I got to be there at 6:30. So let's see. She said, I'm watching you talk shit on me in chat. I'm taking screenshots. I reported you to the Barry PD, and they have your YouTube and all your info, little girl. If you continue to defame my character, yeah, that's what police deal with, right? Defamation of character. They don't deal with actual crime. Like, I mean, I don't say actual crime. They don't deal with like safety and like crimes going on. They deal with defamation lawsuits. Defame my character. I'll drive to Chicago and file charges on you. I've had enough of your childish games and lies. What's a lie? You want to play childish games? You are talking shit on me. I'll take you to Chicago PD and file charges on you, period. I chose to leave, and the cops were only there for my safety. To spin it any other way is hilarious. Ma'am, they were there because whoever called, we know who called, said this man is getting his hands put on. So no, the police were quite literally there because they got a report that you were putting your hands on him. Whether or not that was true or not is a fucking lie to say they were there for your safety. You can spit it in your head and say Fox is such a drunk or whatever that they just know how you can spit in your head if you want it that way. But the police got a report that they saw someone put their hands on him, so that's why they came out there. You can spin it however you want. So you can spin it any other way. It's hilarious. But continue. It's funny because the Barry police didn't see what you were doing yesterday as opinions. They see it as something not so legal. Oh, and tell Sean I'm reporting his channel too for talking shit too if you don't stop. Seeing how you like to be up in my business, defaming my character by saying I'm dealing drugs is like saying Fox is a PDF over and over again over the 15. I've never called him a PDF over that. I literally am one of the only people that have said he has said something retarded, and I actually am one of the only people that have said the opposite. I do call you Ghislaine Maxwell though, obviously. But anyways. God. Oh well, the cops just knew that, like, how Fox is. Yeah, but they got her. They could get her. You know how like Joe got her. Someone reported him for stabbing his brother. That's why they went out there. That's why they had to be safe and like take it as if that's what's happening. Well, that's the first time she's ever messaged me about that shit. Like the way she's messaged other females. Yeah, they know Fox isn't a woman beater, and literally, like, he's on there like crying like to the cop. He's like, but she like, like, we need to separate you guys. Like, he's like, no, don't take her, because he like started having regrets. Like, don't take her, don't let her leave, don't make her leave. He's like, we have to, like, she slapped you, right? Like, he's like, yeah, but maybe I deserved it. Like, what? You're telling me that, like, they didn't realize what was going on? Yes, Raziak. She's stopping in Chicago to have me arrested. Pam, you have to get the state right first too, by the way, much less the city. The cop called him toothless. See, I have bad hearing or something because I did not hear the cop say that. That's funny. Maybe I wasn't really paying attention though. Unlike Joe, I don't have super. I have like the opposite. He has like autistic hearing. I have like ADHD hearing. I swear. I've had my hearing tested. I've had my ear. Like I was like, doctor, check my ears. Check my mother. Maybe I have so much wax, that like fucking I can't hear shit. No, like all that shit came back normal. I even got those AirPods, like the new ones, just because they had a hearing test. Yes. But I really hope Fox does get it. It's like, honestly, even if he doesn't have teeth, like, he needs to get those teeth pulled out. Like, even if dentures weren't covered, right? I mean, I guess it'd be hard to eat, though. It'd probably be harder to eat, huh? But, like, having, like, a bunch of rotten teeth, that are infected all the time and, like, you can, like, with antibiotics are a temporary thing, right? Like, it doesn't get rid of you have to get them pulled still. It just keeps coming back. Fuck it. I mean, they have to at least. I'm assuming if it's like America, like that is a medical issue. Like that's not a cosmetic at all to have your teeth pulled because you're having infections all the time. He's a fan. He's a liar. He loves them. He loves the kitty. Demisk is such a liar, man. I swear to God. Not a liar, but he like really doesn't care what people think because I don't know how the fuck people thought he was a drunk. Like I even had like people message me like, I forgot what it was. Like it wasn't like, oh, was he drinking or something? It was like I forgot what it was. I think I pissed him off, so he went on camera like pretending he like poured out fucking vodka from a bottle and like poured it into a glass to show Fox like, hey, look, I'm drinking with you. Like literally making people think he's an alcoholic. People thought he was an alcoholic. I'm like, no, he really doesn't drink at all. No, Officer Saunders or whatever apparently is with the RCMP now. And like the way Pam was like buddying up with fucking Queenie to trash who was at LMP. What a great person. Like, oh, LMP's talking shit to me, so I gotta side with this fucking piece of shit who literally has said that she's gonna like do a fucked up shit, whatever. I'm not even gonna say. I was gonna say like, oh, this lady has threatened to fucking report like Fox abusing Shannon to the cops. But then again, I thought about it like, well, Pam would probably like that, right? Get her away from him, right? Like, so he doesn't have to deal with her. So she doesn't have to deal with her. Oh, definitely Miss. I'm definitely good. Like, he's already said her address, but I don't know if it's true. But he's basically said her address, right? Like, I'm not gonna say what it is, but so if that was true, I mean, it's definitely gonna come out what it is now. I'm even saying like Fox doesn't really even. Sometimes he does it maliciously, but sometimes he doesn't even do it maliciously. It just like comes out because he's a big mouth. Oh, he showed it. I'm just saying, Joe, for someone that can never text you back during the day, it's interesting that she could be on a weekday with Fox. I mean, with Pam in real life. Yeah, I missed a lot of that. Thank God. All I heard him say is, "My mommy made $6,000 when she was alive." Thank you, Prime. I will. I don't know if Fox knows how to change the doorknob on his door because sometimes like separation is good, not only for your safety, but for like just like when you're like fighting, it's like you need to separate a little bit. But she just barges in all the time, so it's really easy to change the lock of the doorknob, Fox. Get yourself a fucking door with a fucking or knob with a lock, dude. When I was a teenager, I changed my doorknob for the first time. Then my dad somehow found the extra key. So then I had to change the doorknob again. It was only because when I got in trouble, you know. I remember he took the door off the hinges one time. I don't even know what I was doing. Like, what the fuck? I was probably just being like mean or something. I don't really know. Why did I change my lock all the time? I don't know. I was crazy sometimes. Hormonal teen. Anyways, it's really easy to change a doorknob, Fox. Joe will get it out of him. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, fuck. This is what's gonna happen. Joe's gonna manipulate Fox into like getting mad at Colesleen, and then the address will come out. Dude, you know Fox gave him his fucking social number today. You know what? Fuck it. You know who cares? A little bit of identity theft. Like fuck it. Like for actually the fact that he applied, I don't give a shit. Joe, fucking steal his identity. Like at least you got him that insurance. I'm proud of you. That was an awesome thing you did for because he, you know, he might have been in a bad mood earlier, but he was in a good mood when he was trying to help Fox. Fox is like me when it comes to emails. I'm really like that when it comes to emails, like work emails and stuff. Like Demis will open them for me. He's like that with like applying for things, I think, or like opening mail or opening up bills. So he applied for his insurance for him, which is super sweet. Because I mean, I guess that's the first step, right? He has to see a dentist first. That gets referred to an oral surgeon. But that's a process because they can't just remove all his teeth at once unless he goes under, right? Shit. I don't know. Like Fox needs dentures for real. It's really dangerous, even Fox. Like if you're listening, because the infection can spread. You know, it can go to your heart, right? Like it can go to your brain. I've heard of someone having a brain abscess before from a tooth. Yeah. So fuck it. Like get a few teeth pulled every few months. You know, keep the good ones. Keep the ones that you eat off of in the back. Even his face will change structure. That's what I was telling Demis. You know, I don't talk about Pam. Damn it. I talk about this lady who I was so used to her face, how it looked when she didn't have teeth, and then when she did get teeth, like her face completely changed because it like fills out. Yeah, I mean they would have to give him antibiotics, but I'm guessing a short course like of antibiotics and then just one tooth at a time or a few teeth at a time. Hey, if little Revis can do it, you can do it. Like, I don't understand why she just won't help him with these things. Like it just blows my mind. You want to complain about it. That's why I'm saying she loves to complain about shit just to be the victim. My boyfriend won't do this, won't do this. You could have applied for that shit for him. Miss, how many things do I apply for you or whatever the fuck I do? God damn, it's not that hard. I have his social security card. Yeah. Anyways, I'll shut up. Like, it's not that hard at all. I'm sorry, Pam, I defamed you by sending your own words to your boyfriend. She really believes that. Like, when you tell something she has said, that you are, like, lying on her. What? Crazy. I gotta pee. I'm gonna make a call, I guess. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's not good. My phone is not charging. I need my phone. Damn it. Well, I guess I gotta be live for a few more minutes. No, it's probably draining my battery more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to jail. Wanting to, like, and I know this can never really happen because Fox doesn't, like, really know. I wouldn't even want to say that shit. Like, oh, I want to put her on the house so she can be in America for, she only has to be in America for 2 months. I know, right? She wants to beat me up in real life because of the internet, because I'm in her life. Stop talking shit about your boyfriend. Damn it. No one needs to know, like, that he hasn't showered in 2 months or whatever the fuck. Like, goddamn. Like, stop talking shit about your boyfriend, homie. Maybe it's also partly because she doesn't want any other woman to want him. I don't know. It's weird to be the victim. I mean, she has accused every partner of being abusive towards her, right? So, you know, sometimes you meet an asshole in the morning, you met an asshole, right? You meet an asshole in the morning, you met an asshole. You meet assholes all your life. Guess what, motherfucker? You're the asshole. Oh, but no, I'm an empath. I just attract narcissists. That's what she says. What a fucking retard. Because I'm not really talking much. I think so. Right, Linda blames her boyfriend. Well, she does, like, oh, I wish he wouldn't drink as much, blah, blah, blah. But, like, ma'am, you're drinking. Like, it's not the fact that he goes to the bar. It's the fact that he goes to the bar without her. It's not the fact that he does drugs or whatever. It's that he does it without her. Weirdo. Well, I don't know, Andy. Make it pop. I have a lot of lurkers. That probably means I'm the lolcow then, huh? Never a good sign when you have a lot of lurkers. You know? If I had a boyfriend like Fox, first thing I'd want him to do, teeth, obviously, one of the first things. At least go to in Canada, it might take a very long time, I don't really know, and go fucking see a normal doctor so he can do some blood tests, to make sure he's okay, make sure he's not fucking bleeding out or something, goddamn. Make sure, liver enzymes, hey, kidney function. But no, just complain while you do nothing. Man, there was some good ass fucking penny deals today, Andy. But I didn't even try. Fuck that shit. I wouldn't even, like, unless you're there at 8 a.m. and even then, like, it's impossible. It's like speakers and shit today. Like speakers for a penny. Speakers and what else? I think that's about it. A microphone, like Fox's microphone. Hi, Senegal. Just spending my last days of freedom before I went off to Mexico to hide Andy's hooking me up with a new identity. He said he knows some lady in Tijuana that could get me a Mexican social card, whatever the fuck it's called. But then, like, Joe offered to sell me Fox's identity too. I was like, I don't need Fox. Fuck that shit. I don't want it. That's not worth much. I'm not paying you for that. So I'm not using his social number. Yeah, she went to Colseen. I wonder if she slept there last night, because, like, it was hot, huh? It's 100 degrees here. Yeah, I don't think we have pennies. They're not making any more pennies here either. Whenever the Miss has a penny, I'm like, don't throw this out, or like, don't, obviously. I'm like, just don't get rid of it. They're not making pennies anymore. You know, it's funny, like ODB with his coins. My dad has a bunch of coins too, but I don't think, like, I was using ChatGPT when I was over the other day and, like, looking at how much they're worth, because they were like silver dollars. Well, I don't know if they're silver. He has some silver dollars. He's like, how much is it worth? But it was only worth, from what I could tell, basically what it was worth in weight, according to ChatGPT. And some of, like, the coins he had that said $1 were worth like 3. It kind of depended also. It's like, well, the ChatGPT, I'm telling you, she's my best friend. She's like, well, show me what it actually, like, what year is on that coin, man? Like, go, you know? So basically his coins I don't think are worth much, besides the silver ones that are worth what silver's worth. But Pam can lick Joe's balls. You love it when it's hot and steamy? Nice. I like Colseen, but I don't know. I think she's gonna get you know, Ginger warned her about Fox, but I mean Joe, but she should have warned her about, I don't know. I don't know how much she knows. Well, don't she might have warned her not to dox her information to Joe, but yeah, but, like, does she know that they would dox her too? It kind of depends, Andy. Like, most of the times they'll ring it up for a penny, but I've had, like, a situation where I went to a Dollar General, and because I guess this store was really good about removing all the penny items, because I don't know if you know this, like, I think they get in trouble, kind of, not in trouble, but it looks bad if they don't remove them fast enough. So I had this one store that when I got, like, my penny item, they didn't scan it. They just said they didn't scan it, but they're supposed to, and it scans for a penny. But, like, sometimes they'll give it to you for free just because they don't want it in the system, as if, like, you got it for a penny, because basically that means they didn't remove it off the shelves when they were supposed to remove it off the shelves. No, it still counts as a penny. I mean, shit, you still have to pay for things that are cost a penny. It's not like our stuff in America, like, no longer costs 123 or 121, right? Like, if you use your card, you think you're gonna walk in there with a penny and give them a penny? I don't know. Andy. I guess they would have to give it to you for free, huh? I guess it also depends on how many you got. My God, Andy, stop blowing my mind right now, man. But I got a lot of stupid penny items so far. It's fun, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, whatever. It's like, should I have to donate, you know? Like, all those ice cream sandwiches I got, or ice creams I got, I gave to my parents because my dad loves ice cream. And I got a lot of stupid shit, like fucking socks, like fucking Cheez-It socks. Like, what am I do with that? I'm gonna donate it, obviously. It's just for the fun of it, you know? Yeah, peach powder. It is foolish. Yes. Did you know that that was a status symbol back in the day? Because back in the day when a penny was like, oh, you know what? I actually watched a video about this. Penny loafers back in the day when, like, phone calls, you know, like, what are they called? Payphones were a penny. So they would have it in their shoe so that they could make a phone call. But then it became like a status, not a status symbol, because obviously it still was a penny, but, like, it became a fashion thing. And then you put your penny in there. So, dude, there's this lady I watch. She literally, I think it's her career to find penny items, because she goes on 300-mile uh, road trips to find penny items. I'm like, I don't know how you're making money off of this. Like, are you selling the stuff? Or are you donating? I know she donates a lot of it, but damn, I guess maybe just from the ad revenue from posting it. It really is. It's like an adrenaline hit for me. I love it. Because as like I am kind of bad. I can be bad with money too. Like yeah, I'm good at saving money, but I'm also good at like buying a lot of cheap shit. Like that's not good either. I do. I really do get a rush from finding deals. I love it. Like I cannot get over Demisk Zeekful, and I don't give a shit. He said he doesn't like the flavor. That was the best deal ever. All right, I gotta go and make a phone call. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you from Mexico if Andy hooks me up with that phone. Because I can't use my phone there. They'll track me there, dude. So I need to get Andy needs to hook me up with that phone in Tijuana. Maybe I could sweeten the deal and hopefully she won't arrest me if I get her some of that. I mean, Andy said you can't really get oxys over the counter like you used to. Maybe you can get one or two, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go on a road trip like the penny dealers do and just like buy some oxys all over the country. I don't know, Pam. Just please spare me, okay? What do you mean? I've been on here for an hour and a half. Tell us that. Yeah, thank you. Really, peach hatter? But it used to be. I mean, well, you know, you're young, but like, you know, I mean, when was it the fashion statement? Like what, 100 years ago? No, probably like 60 years ago. I don't know. 70? No, it's not too soon. I guess I can make a phone call and see if I even need to do what I need to do. But let me start driving that way at least. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hi, DFW. You have kangaroo shoes. I don't know what that is. All right, I know where I'm driving towards, so I'll drive towards there right now with you guys. So I have 10 more minutes. Yes, I heard about the Home Depot ones are wild. Have you seen the shorts of that guy? I mean, he gets like fucking not appliances, but like pretty big items and tools and stuff for a penny. There's a website too that has them listed, but not penny ones. They have everything listed like where it's like 95% off. Be quiet, kids. You see, you and your scooters. I mean, I could have like killed you right there, but whatever. Um, but the best deal, probably my favorite deal that I got from Dollar General, which was the one. It was like an item that was about to go for a penny. So it was these like storage, you know, those big storage bins, and they were like big ones. They went or like good ones. They went for like 20 bucks, probably 15 maybe, and I got them for like $1. But it was like the day before they would have went for a penny. So they put them pretty cheap before then too. And honestly, like if you actually want the item, you should get it then because it's hard to find them the day of. But it's like this really ghetto Dollar General, and they never remove the items. Like I've gotten the cat treats before from there. Remember? I don't know. Other than that, it's pretty hard, man. It really is. Dollar Tree has penny deals too, but it's like, damn, is that a good hit? I mean, I guess, but that's where I got the stupid socks from. Actually, a good deal I got from Dollar Tree recently for a penny. It was stuff I was actually gonna use, right? It was like frozen fruit for smoothies. I used that up, and they had a bunch of Cool Whip for a penny, but I was like, okay, I don't need 10 containers of Cool Whip. I don't even have the room, so I got like one. So Dollar Tree is probably easier to find penny deals on because it's like the people are not. It's hard to like remove those items, so they don't really do it. Like the stupidest thing I bought the other day was a planner. Okay, it was a penny from Dollar Tree, but the fucking dates. This week is the last week I can use the planner, but I mean, it's still paper, so whatever. I could use it. I could plan my weeks out in that notebook even without their dates being correct. You know what I mean? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. But it's stupid because it's like it's not no longer even accurate. 20 ceiling, that is crazy. Yeah, but whenever the Home Depot workers get really mad at that one guy because I'm like, dude, are they gonna get fired or something if they get that deal? Like, why? How does it bother you? That is the most. I know, but the thing is, like, I am so listen. I'm weird about things like this. Okay, like I have a really nice planner that I bought. I think I'm like too OCD to like use it because then I'm like, well, I gotta write in it. Then it's gonna be ugly. I've been like this since a kid. You know what I used to do as a kid? I used to rewrite my notes from school. Not because like, oh, it'll help you learn. Like, no, because I'm like my handwriting was ugly when I took the notes. Now I got to rewrite the notes. It probably helped me learn, but still, I was doing it to be a perfectionist. So, but no, I won't use it. I'll use it for the last few weeks of July, and that's it. Because they have like those like there's a whole planner community on YouTube. I don't know if you know. They like have the stick. I have the stickers too, like stickers that say like, oh, and like doctor's visit this day or something. Like people get really into that shit. But I'm like, you're spending more time decorating your planner than you are like planning. But whatever. Like you could actually be doing the things in your planner if you weren't fucking spending an hour putting washi tape all over it. Why do Mexicans stalk me? You can't hear me. Mexicans don't stalk me. I have to run away. You got reported? Yes, I did get reported to the cops. Not only the Barrie PD, but also the Chicago PD. It would be so funny if Barrie did more about me than Ohio did about or wherever the fuck Joe lives, like what that town did about Joe getting swatted. Because that's fun. Listen, as much as like fuck Joe and all this shit, but really, and JF, you're cool, whatever. But like, especially sober, but like, he got away with a fucking crime, a big crime, a crime that people go away to jail, for years. Like if Joe was more persistent about that, like he has not met my friend Dina. She spent 5 years getting someone arrested or getting someone in trouble for saying a threat drunk live one time, right? She spent years doing this. I mean, if Joe was more persistent about it and not an asshole the way he is an asshole to the cops, he could get her in trouble if he wanted to. But no, Chicago PD told her, they're like, listen, we have murders to find and rapists to find and like, whatever. There's a shooting the other day, but you know what this lady said? You give your boyfriend drugs on the internet after saying you give your boyfriend drugs on the internet. Oh, you know what? That is a priority. That is Pam, you are the queen of the world. We know you're an empath, but everything's about you. You are, you come number one in our lives. You know what? That blows my mind. As sick as still watching, she really said it blows my mind. She really admitted that she wanted her son to scrounge for things, and her mom, like, who even admits to that? Like, even like she would, like, that's what I'm saying. She admits to this fucking crazier shit, and she gets mad when people repeat it. Like, if that's what she literally said, how could she get mad then when people say you sent your son into a crime scene to scrounge for fucking valuables? What the fuck? Like, why even? Like, it would be like just I don't really know. Whatever. Yep. Saunders. Yep. They said, you know what? Fox is a staple of this community, and how dare this woman? I mean, how dare this woman have opinions about his girlfriend on the internet? Does she not know that Pam is the queen of the den? We recognize her as the queen of the den. We're the police officers. We have to, bow down to the queen. Hi, Jake. I know. Literally, I don't even know what my message said to Fox, honestly. It was probably like, see, she always, I think it was like, she's always telling you shit about you when you go to sleep. Because, like I said, that one time where she got like a whole like fucking 30 comments thing is like what I really wish I screenshotted, but whatever. I really did not mean for it to blow up like that. Like, you really think I love it was entertaining, but my intentions were not for him to, like, for you to abuse him physically, obviously. Jake, you gotta subscribe to her. Like, lady, you spent 12 hours talking I don't know how long she was live. You spent all day talking shit about your boyfriend on a live stream, but I cannot have an opinion about you on a live stream? Okay. There's just, like, no self-awareness at all. I'm gonna report someone to the cops when I'm on, like, when someone just reported me for giving drugs to him. What? No, not that Jake, no. Yeah, the other Jake that got the messages or whatever. Pam, you were a 6-year-old lady messaging a 32-year-old retard Nikki about Jake and his woman problems with Red C Mac. Like, do you not know, no self-awareness, how that looks as a 6-year-old lady? Like, whatever, Nikki and Jake, whatever, fucking Red C Mac, they're in their 30s doing dumb shit. I mean, not Red C Mac, obviously, but oh, I need the gossip about Red C Mac because I don't like her right now. So me knowing how Nikki is, because I've had a problem with her showing her holes to my man. Let me. The same thing she did with Queenie last night. Like, how faker? They're all so fake. That's what surprises me about some of these done people. Mostly Jake. I mean, not Jake. Mostly Joe, Pam, and Fox. The way they just twist, like, flip flop, depending on who they're mad at the moment, it just blows my mind. I don't know. Barbie always sets up these live streams about people and then never ends up going live. She's done that in the past. Yeah, basically. Honestly, she should have. If Barbie was a good troll, she should have. I think she's butthurt about stuff you've done to her because, honestly, as much as I don't like Barbie, I'm like, I think that a little bit. I know things were blown up out of proportion, but she should have teamed up with you when she like fell out with everyone else. That would have been funny. You should have teamed up with Abe too. I know you don't like him, but my God, that would be funny, just for the troll of it. You know. Like, I know Abe has said fucked up shit about your daughter, but I mean Cactus has too, and you pretended to, like you are his bestie, we know that. That is so weird. Why do they do that? Same thing with Wes. Like, Wes denies that he asked for Andy's dick pic, and in a way he did. Like, I don't really know why he denies that. Why are they all asking for each other's news? It's so weird. And Ellie's a weirdo too. Well, see, the retard came on panel and said I did nothing wrong. Oh, well, guess what? Yeah, wow. Oh my God, a retard said that you did nothing wrong. I wonder why. What if she's retarded? Pre-roll, I remember you, okay? And I know you're Mexican, or like Mexican-ish. You're like part Mexican. I remember you, Kip. Shut your mouth. Shut your vegan Mexican ass up. Andy, I know what you said. I cleared it up. You made a joke about dropping your dick pic in a Discord. And Wes messaged you. Hey, if you're serious about that, I know we can drop it. See? Look. Do you hear the music? Andy, you go live because as soon as I get to my location and I'm about, let me see what block I'm on. I'm about probably 5 minutes away. I gotta end it. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I mean, I'm okay. I don't care what Demisk says. I think I could pass for Mexican in Mexico. So, you know, I think even he could probably pass. So we'll be fine. Andy loves Barbie. God, the traffic, man. What the fuck? No, thank God. I swear, I have a great. God loves me because Creator loves me, not Queenie, because I swear I dodge them. Like man, like not and like not. I don't want to say like I look out for it, but like I never really see when people flash. I never like even fucking Jay Leno. Like at the first 20 times he fucking angrily pulled out his wiener. Like I never saw it. Same thing with Nikki's holes. Like I don't think I think I've seen. I don't even know if I've seen her hole. I don't think I've seen her holes. Maybe a couple of times, but like really it took a while. It's like I just am not, and plus I'm not always looking at the screen. I'm like, you know, I'll be listening and then I'll type a retarded comment and then I'll be listening. So maybe that's why. But God loves me either way. I don't see it. Who did see it, huh? But yeah, his whole logic of well, the retard said she's not retarded, so I don't really know. That wasn't a great defense on LG's part. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't the greatest of defenses. And you know, Queen actually made a good argument. She said, "Well, she's 27 years old, and her parents took away her internet. She's obviously not all there, huh?" Like that was the smartest argument I've ever seen her make about fucking someone being a retard or inbred or whatever. Like she's 27 years old. If your parents can take away your internet, they're probably not all there. Or then again, you know, there's also a lot of people like Joe on the internet who are just like living off their parents. I don't know. I guess it's not the greatest of arguments at the end of the day, you know. Because Joe's brother can take away his internet today, right? God, this is far. Oh my God, stop it, Smokey. Why are you so jealous about ODB? I don't understand. Smokey's such a fucking. I swear. Do you have bipolar? Like you get manic and just go on these tirades against everyone. Like, why are you so jealous of ODB, Smokey? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand that at all. I don't understand. Like, I understand why you like freak out on Joe or like freak out on Fox, whatever. But like, I don't understand this at all. Like, why are you porn bombing a play? Like, this is what I don't get about you and Nuzzy, because you and Nuzzy are on the same level with this. You're porn bombing someone that goes live so people can chat throughout the day. People you like, right? Why? Nuzzy's like watching a live stream and he's like, I'm watching this live stream. I'm enjoying the content. You know what I need to do? I need to fucking end it right now. What? Well, I don't know how their projects work. I thought it was just is it government subsidized or whatever, where the government pays for part of it? I thought it was just really cheap housing. Well, I guess the government, yeah, has to, huh? But whoever has like those fucking cheap apartments in New York, I mean, even in the ghetto, I'm assuming that's a great deal. I would be jealous. The people that have rent controlled apartments in New York, what does a rent controlled apartment go for in New York? Yeah, but it's government housing in New York City. It's not government housing like when I lived in Indiana, like government housing there is like, oh, whatever, man. Like shit, ghetto as hell. A regular apartment doesn't cost that much more. I mean, it doesn't cost much, but like in New York, an apartment, fucking. So he has a 2-bedroom apartment, right? Like, and he pays $1,000 in New York City. I mean, I don't even know if you know that, but like, that's 2.5 times what would fucking change Joe's life completely in every way. The fact that Joe, and I don't really know, like, I have part of me has to say Joe's trolling when he's telling Nikki like, "Oh, you weren't security for a concert last night. Show receipts. Oh, you don't have a wife or a mom or a mother-in-law. Show them." Like, I can't, part of he has to be trolling, right? Yeah. So they pay a rent-controlled apartment in New York City being 1,500, but that I don't really know if that isn't that low for a rent-controlled apartment. I feel like the housing these days it would be more like what 2,000. It's amazing. In the small town of Indiana, like that could go for that much, like a normal apartment. I don't know. Now, how does rent-controlled apartments work? Because I heard that like people like Smokey almost, where they pass them down. How does that work? Like, do you just you put your family member on the lease, and then you move out, and then eventually you get off, and that person gets off the lease? Is that how it works? No, but Smokey's on the lease. I don't know if he's lying about it or not, but we're gonna just believe that he's telling the truth so that no one does anything stupid. And I'm assuming that's how it would work. We're like, oh shit, I have a few more blocks to drive. Where it's like, you have to be put on the lease first. Remember Friends? I mean, my brother watched Friends, so I had to watch Friends, obviously. But they had that one apartment that was shitty and small, and then they had the rent controlled apartment, where it was like passed down from someone they knew, like a family member or something. Maybe it says in a rent controlled apartment in Texas. What the fuck are they controlling rent for? Dude, I remember like back in, I don't know how it is now, but Texas used to be the place where like you could get such a big house. Like I would know Polacks, and Polacks don't want to leave Chicago because there's a lot of Polacks here that would want to move to Texas because you could get like such like a mansion for the cost you can get a normal little house here. Because it's all about location. That's why, like Joe's like, oh, your house isn't worth 600K. Yeah, but it's about the location, Joe. Retard. No one wants to live in Marysville in Ohio. But if your house was in, I guess, Barrie, let me see. Okay, I have to pee. Oh, let's see what this person has a flag in their house. It says abolish ICE. I'm assuming they're not illegals because that would be stupid. Hey, come to my house. Hey, why would you abolish ICE? Let me see, so I don't get people. Oh. Yeta sometimes. Oh, okay, I see. Yeta. Sorry, I didn't see that first word. Oh, wow, I went the wrong way. Okay, so I gotta go straight. Well, I'll be there on time, I guess. Well, I wanted to be there a little early, but it's fine. I'm staring at my GPS now. So sorry. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't know a lot of this stuff, especially when it comes to like when people are like, "Oh, what is it probate?" Like all that stuff about old people dying and this and that and what houses. Because I'm like young and like I don't want my parents to die. Like, I don't really want to know about that stuff right now. I don't know about, but like some things that I'm like, dude, you're 50 years old, Joe. How do you not know how this shit works? Like I know how this shit works. And honestly, a lot of this shit I shouldn't know how it works, but I know how it works because I lived in the real world. I'm like, cousin, were you locked up in a basement for the first 35 years of your life? I'm so confused. He doesn't know about anything. You're poor, says the man off his brother-in-law. Oh god, I don't know. Look at retards, man. Oh, my mom called me. Might have been a mistake though, an accident. How many times did he porn bomb you? Dude, like Smokey has these weird temper tantrums where he does like pull like a toddler Joey move where he just like porn bombs someone and it's like, why? What did you do? Why? One of the first times like I watched him was him taking out Moon Boots channel. Because Nikki, what was Nikki do? I forgot what Nikki was. She was showing something, like pictures of someone or something. I forgot what she was showing. But that was more of a move of passion because it was his ex-girlfriend, you know, and he was like very obviously there's still a lot of love between them and you know. 3 porn bombs. What's an audio bomb? The N-word. Remember how fucking Smokey was so paranoid about his channel when it was monetized? Don't say the N-word. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm a social justice warrior. Just kidding. I don't want to lose my monetization. But if we're on your channel, we're going to N-word it up, buddy. Oh, I see. What I know is like you have to talk about it a lot, like over and over and over again. Like, oh shit, I'm on the right street now. Okay. All right, I gotta go. Let me see if I'm at the right address. 1 second. Oh, there it is. There it is. And I gotta call my mommy because she called me, and you know, I have the best mom in the world. Okay. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day. Andy, go live. Someone go live. I love you all, especially Damask. Hi. Kocham cię bardzo. Co słychać u ciebie? Jak się czujesz? Czy jesteś bardzo busy? My mom said, hi, I love you a lot. What's up? What's going on? I guess. What's going on with you? How are you feeling? Okay. And then the request comes. Well, not really. I'm not saying my mom always requests things, but my uncle needs help doing something. Okay. All right. Well, He was instructing people to take. Oh wow. Who's Gog? Polish accent is solid. Thank you. I do think if I know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty fluent. I don't sound like I don't sound like I'm American. That's the thing about Poland, right? Like when I needed to use the language the most, because I was in like a little town and they didn't really speak English as much, I would be so be so embarrassed to use it. But then when I was in the big city, well, they speak English and Polish, so I could use either language. But I felt like they would judge me less, right? But anyways, whatever. You know English and 4 accents? Nice. Gaggle geese. You mean your hens. Well, Mom. Okay, I gotta call her. All right, bye, guys.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.